welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been long, as in long time. You know what this channel is for? Basically for beginners friendly. So today I'm teaching you guys how to make this overlap crop top I'm putting on. Please, if this is your first time of seeing my face, my pretty face, please try to subscribe, press the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. Now please try to like my videos whenever I post them and as well share them. Now let's go over to the work table.
So here you fold your material into two. Fold your material into two. Then you mark your full length. You know it's a crop top. You mark the length of your material where you want it to be. You can make it 18, 19, 20 with additional 2 inches. Always remember to add inches to any material, to any clothes you're sewing. Mine is 20. After marking my full length, I have to take my shoulder measurement. You should know that shoulder measurement is always divided into two. Shoulder measurement is always divided into two. My shoulder is 18, I divided it into two, gave him 9. Then my full length actually 18, but plus 2 inches allowance added to it is 20. So shoulder is divided into two. Normally in sewing, your shoulder is the only thing that is divided into two. Every other thing should be divided into four. Your bust divided into four. Your waist divided into four. Your hip divided into four. Why cutting? But when you're sewing, it divides into eight. Then there's my armhole. I'm making it 9.5. Yours can be 7, 8, 9, 10, even 12, depending on how big you are, depending on your size. Yeah. So my bust is after taking your armhole, you just make those markings from the beginning to the length of your armhole. You mark it straight. Then my bust is 42, divided into four, will give you 10.5, with additional 2 inches seaming allowance, sewing allowance. So you mark your bust point, which are additional um 2 inches sewing allowance. From here, you measure your bust point divided into four, waist your waist divided into four. Over to my waist is 38, divided into four is 9.5. You add it 2 inches seaming allowance. You can add as much as you want, but I'm okay with 2 inches seaming allowance. This seaming also then you add your additional 2 inches sewing allowance, or you can make it 2.5. Then after your markings, you make sure you carve your armhole. The shape will just look like L. I'm using freehand. The shape will just look like this, like L. You cut it out. It's very easy. I know it will be a bit difficult for beginners, but with this video, I'm sure it will be a guideline for you. This is what you just do at the comfort of your home. You place it on, you place it and cut it out. So you place on the second fabric, on the next fabric, and and cut it off. Then you start from the start point to get your neck, the width of your neck, 4 inch. You count down by 1 inch or half an inch, both the back and the front. Cut it off. Remove your back side, back part. Then you open up your material. The front part you come down by 7 inches, depending on how deep you want your neck to be. Like mine, I came down by 7 plus the additional 1 inches that were my nose, making it 8. If you want it to be 5, you can make it 5 as well. You can make it 6. You can make it 4. Depends on how deep you want it to be. I made mine 7 plus the 1 inches were minus at the neck. That's 8. So you put a point at that 7. I wanted to make it 7.5, but no, I did 7. Then you mark starting from the head, from the point there. You slant. You draw your chalk like this in a slant pattern or slant, whatever, you know what I mean though. hmm Then you cut it off as well. There's another way of cutting this style, but this is the easiest method because my channel is mainly for beginners. There's another way. You don't have to waste your material. You don't have to waste that part of your material. Then you place your material on the next one, right side facing right side, right side facing right side, right side facing right side. Because if you're not careful in this aspect, you after cutting you notice that you've cut two same parts, like two left sides, if you don't place it properly. But when it's being placed properly, you won't have front and back, and it will both be front, back, just like this, front. It's already looking nice, Seth. Looks good. So that is it. So go over to a machine. You start placing just the way you've made your cuts. You've cut your main fabric. That's how you just cut your lining. Bring it out. Go to a machine. Sorry. You sew and top stitch. You sew and top stitch. You sew it. You top stitch. Remember to always top stitch at the lining. Don't top stitch at the main fabric. Always top stitch at the lining. That part. Always. Top stitched. Very easy to make. After top stitching, you iron it. You do the same thing at the back, at the down part, sorry. The down part is torn up. The additional 2 inches I added that made it 20, I had to turn it up like this. I don't want to fold the down part of my fabric, so I have to sew it straight, top stitches, turn up, and sew the sides, the both sides. I don't know if you get this explanation. cut off the excess lining. That's it for the back. The back, you're also supposed to put it that. I forgot to show that part of the video. You're supposed to insert your dart at the back of your overlap crop top, and that's the front part of it. You sew it, you line it, top stitch it. If you don't top stitch it, you'll be looking like this. I've not yet top stitched it. And then you add your belt. You attach your belt. Okay. You cut off that excess. In fact, you cut it down by 2 inches, 3 inches or thereabout or more. This is what I'm saying. You sew your, put your lining, then you top stitch it. Always top stitch at the lining part. You sew your both sides. See how neat it is after top stitching. They don't have to see where you folded your material. Just be looking neat. And that's the end part of this video. Hope it was helpful though. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.